My name is Theodin Teddicus. I'm a ranger from the Kingdom of Eldenshire. This is the start of our new venture. The first thing I noticed in that cave was the outlandish amount of copper that was there. It wasn't the most helpful material, but it certainly had its uses, so I took some with me. The more I was down there, the more I noticed that if I placed light sources in the darkness, the nightmares seemed to stay away. Maybe they only exist in the dark and make their way into the light. Or maybe the anomaly really does exist. The way that the light shines into those caverns, it's like something out of a dream. My Uncle Oliver would love to explore it all. Of all the things I thought I would find in the cave, there was a massive geode right by the entrance. The crystals inside were almost musical, and there were shards growing out of the surface. I harvested some of them because I figured I could craft some things out of them. I mean, I was able to make tools out of diamonds, so this shouldn't be much different. After a while of mining, I decided to clear some space for a cave base with the ability to smelt the ores that I find and such. It's always useful to have some sort of hub while mining because you never know when you're going to need a workstation. This place is truly majestic. I decided to go back to the base to gather some materials to help get the cave base established. I realized I should probably start creating a pathway from the town to the mine because it's not the easiest terrain to traverse. At least it's a start. I started construction on the new mining hub. I placed a few furnaces and started on some storage. The only thing that was left to do was, create walls around it all. The mine is a dangerous place. You never know when you'll travel down a random hole and find molten lava. Was this the core of the earth, or am I overreacting? As I traversed farther, I found an abandoned mine shaft. Somebody else was here before. How long ago, though? This place was overrun by nightmares. It must have been a very long time. Unless the anomaly is close by and they simply took the place over, I'm holding to my theory. There's treasure here! Well, leftover supplies from the previous owners who might not be living anymore, but I'll take what I can get. If they come back looking for it, I'm sure the king can repay them handsomely. My theory might end up being correct. I found a small room that seemed to be creating more nightmares, just like the spider room up by the mountain. Perhaps if the anomaly is real, and the monsters are coming through some magic doorway, then perhaps there are smaller rooms like this, all connected to some other place far away. I've never seen creatures like this until I arrived here. At this place. What is happening? I returned to the mining hub and began to craft some walls. I think this place will be pretty nice if you don't mind nightmares chasing you around every corner. I returned to the base and started to think about what to build in the town, mainly because I needed a break from the dark caverns of darkness. I think the next thing to do is to carve out some land and make a proper home for myself, with a much better workstation. Perhaps I won't feel so rough all the time if I don't live in the snow. Maybe I'll stay warmer inside of an actual house. Only time will tell. That is the end of this entry.